In a career full of exhilarating highs and heartbreaking lows, Larry Jones is a survivor. And now, in his return to the sport as a full-time trainer, the pendulum is swinging back in the right direction.
Oh, it is. It's not a bad time to be me right now. But we're really doing good. You know, Joyful Victory has come back to the races now. It looks like she's going to be on top of her game. Like I said, Havoc Grace is training very well, ready to try to defend that Horse of the Year title. And like you said, we've got some 3-year-olds we're real excited about.
Just 2 years ago, Jones wasn't sure if he would ever be back in the sport. In fact, he wasn't sure about much of anything.
Actually, I thought I was coming down with Alzheimer's. I could not retain anything that was going on, but it wound up being extremely high levels of aluminum in my body.
So Jones stepped away from training while his wife Cindy took over, and doctors tried to find the cause of Jones's health issues. It took a while, but eventually they did.
It was antiperspirant. The deodorant doesn't use aluminum, but the antiperspirant was. And, you know, most of the time I wound up was doing 2 showers a day because I gallop in the morning, I race horse in the afternoon, and we were just, you know, maybe a little's good, a lot's not good. So it's kind of like cherry pie, you know. If you get a lot, it'll make you sick.
Jones's reaction when doctors made the discovery?
Very relieved. I mean, you knew it was fixable because I thought I was just, you know, Jones can't afford to lose very much of his mind, and I thought I'd done lost too much. But this was reversible, and all is good.
To kickstart Jones's return to the sport, he trained the reigning Horse of the Year, Havoc Grace, who has been based at the fairgrounds, which is where she will make her return to racing next month at the New Orleans Ladies.
She's a little ahead of where she was last year, actually. It's not taking her as long to come to hand as it did in 2011. She's training very well.
Jones's storybook return to racing brought him to the fairgrounds today for the second biggest Kentucky Derby prep race at this track, where he had not only one, but the top 2 favorites in the Risen Star Stakes. The morning line favorite, Mr. Bowling, the winner of the LeCompte Stakes just last month with Robbie Alvarado on board. With the second choice, Mark Velasquez, also under Jones's training with last year's Fairgrounds top jockey, Rosie Napravnik, riding for Jones. Listen to the prophetic words Jones had for this race back on Thursday.
We're excited, and of course you always have to know that Todd Pletcher's coming to town for a reason. So whenever Todd comes all the way from Gulfstream, we decided, you know, in case one wouldn't do, we better run 2.
And as promised, it was Pletcher's horse, the number 7, El Padrino, racing to the front and outdueling Mark Velasquez on the rail in a furious stretch drive that, after surviving a claim of foul by jockey Rosie Napravnik, was declared the winner. Jones's horse, Mark Velasquez, finished second, and Mr. Bowling inexplicably finished last in the 11-horse field. This whole year has been such a storybook year for you. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't end up exactly the way you want it.
No, it really doesn't, but that's okay. We've been here before, and we've worked our way out of these predicaments. So, and to be honest, to get beat by a head by this horse, which is in the top 5 on a lot of Derby picks, I don't figure we're in a predicament.